It can be overwhelming to try to plan out an entire year before you even know what is about to go down, especially with the year that we all just went through. Hi, I'm Allie Rittenhouse, online business coach and digital strategist. And in today's video, I'm going to help you break your yearly marketing plan down into simplest form. I'm going to help you break down from going from a year to your monthly, to your weekly, to your daily marketing plans, so that you know exactly what you must be doing in your business to stay consistent and keep on growing with success. First, you want to break down the yearly snapshot of all of the events and things that are going to be happening over the next year. Do you have launches or events or retreats or particular things that are happening either in your business or in your industry that you need to be aware of to help you plan out your weekly or monthly marketing plan? As you're also looking over the year, you want to look at how can you do one live launch over the course of the year. You don't have to be launching every single month or every single quarter, but I do want you focusing on doing it at least once live, even if you have evergreen funnels that run naturally for you. Also in your yearly plan, you want to focus on 3 big list builds. Now, you get to be creative in how you do these list builds, but it's important to get people into your list, whether we're talking about growth on social media or directly in your email marketing. It is important to see growth in your audience so that you can grow your business. If you're growing your audience with the right people, then you are growing your business. So that's why we want to focus on at least 3 list builds. Now, if you're planning this around your live launch counts as one big list build. You might be doing multiple things during that launch, so you might be covering that ground just during your launch. If you're also running evergreen ads that are consistently growing your list, that will count as another one. So you might already have your 2 list builds created for you. If you need a third, or if you need all 3, be creative in thinking about different challenges you can do, maybe a contest that you hold, an interview series, or even a limited time offer. All of these different things can bring more people into your audience, whether through email marketing or through social media, which will help you grow your business in the new year. One thing that I want to say before we move on is that I want you to treat all of these things as something fun that you're creating in your business. Don't treat it like a chore that you have to do to grow your business. Think about all the people that you are going to connect with that could potentially become your next customer that you help. And if you think about it from that, it's going to help energize you and make you feel excited to create these things. Building your business should be fun, and it shouldn't be about having to do things that you don't want to do. Yes, you should feel a little uncomfortable, but you should also feel excited about the opportunity that lies ahead for you. From there, we're going to shift into your monthly plan. Now, every single month at the beginning of the month, I want you to review the previous month's numbers in comparison to where you want to set your goals at for the new month. You must know your numbers every single month, know where you stand to know where you want to go. I have a great worksheet that's going to help plan this all out for you. Don't worry, I've got you taken care of. Also, at the beginning of the month, you want to review what is going to be your content plan. What are you going to write about each week or talk about on your podcast or maybe record a video on? You need to be aware of what your content is for each week so that you can start planning out your daily content, which is going to come up in a minute. Depending on how you structure your business, you can either batch do all of these topics at once, or just knowing what your weekly plan is, you can do it each week to implement that content. Also review the calendar and see, is there any interviews that are going to be going live this month, or anything that you have on the calendar that you need to be sure to promote, because that's going to help you in that weekly and daily plan as well. Once you have your monthly plan, it's going to make it so much easier to implement that daily and weekly plan as you go into it. As I keep referring to the daily and the weekly, you guessed it, that's what's up next. Once you have your monthly plan, it makes it so much easier to work on that daily and that weekly because you're basically already knowing the content that you need to create. Trust me, once you know what is going on in your monthly plan, it's going to make the process of your daily and your weekly so much easier to get through. Now, as we go through this daily plan, you can customize this to look however you want to for your business. This is just a recommendation and a layout that you can swipe and use for your own business. Each of these areas should take you maybe an hour or less a day. We're not talking about spending your entire day on marketing. Now, if you are a batch worker, you can do all of this in one day. You can get ahead of the game. You can figure out whatever works best for you. This is just to help you know what you should be doing. Mondays is a great time to plan out your social media for the week. Look at what content is going live and how can you complement it with your social media post. Sometimes I go rogue and my social media content doesn't necessarily align with the content that I'm creating on my vlog or wherever else I'm creating content, but you need to create your own way of getting things done. So utilize these tools to figure out what's going to be your plan. Not only do I have a weekly planner for you, I also have a daily planner that's going to help you with managing your social media in 15 minutes or less. Tuesdays is about guesting. This is about providing some type of informational content to another website that has an established audience. This is a win-win for both the website and for you because they are going to publish content for their audience and they're going to track back to your website. So this is good for you because then they are sending their audience to your website, and if you do the research right, you will hopefully find an audience of your ideal customers coming back to your website from guest posting. And then that also leads into Wednesday, which is interviews, and it's kind of the same concept. You're doing either podcast interviews or live streams, or maybe even print interviews that then puts you in front of established audiences and again, sends traffic back to your website. Now, guesting and interviews are really great tools to leverage. But when I say that this is a daily task, it doesn't mean that every single week you are sending out 10 different pitches. You might spend one Tuesday out of the month doing the research, and then another Tuesday writing the emails and preparing the content on another Tuesday. So every Tuesday is just doing a little piece of the puzzle to making sure that you stay consistent with your marketing. And same with Wednesdays if you are doing interviews. Don't focus on sending out 10 different podcast interview pitches, never following up and never getting anything. You want to make sure that you are leveraging your time and setting these up for success. Now, there is an exception on Thursdays. This is your content, so whether you're doing it in a batch or whether you're doing it weekly, you should absolutely be completing the task and having your own content published, whether it's on your podcast, your website, or your social media, every single week. You want to stay consistent with it and stay in front of your audience. If you're like, I cannot create that much content, I beg to differ, and I have a great video that is going to help you create an entire year's worth of content ideas in less than an hour. Yepers. It's going to help you create that plan so that every single week you are creating your own content for your audience. And then Friday can be used for anything that you need to, whether you need to follow up from consultations that you've had, or you are a little behind on your schedule and you just need to catch up. Friday is your free day. So use it to whatever you need to do to leverage your week and make sure that you end it on a successful note. Maybe it's even reviewing what's coming up for the next week so that you're ahead of your game. Creating your master plan for the new year should be fun and exciting, and I hope that I broke it down into simplest form for you so that it's easy to put this plan into place. As I mentioned, I have some great worksheets that are going to help you make this master plan and get it all down so that you can follow it in the new year. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next.